through this deed of donation between a PNP and PNP Foundation Incorporated, the former will be receiving various office and police equipment amounting to 4.9 million pesos, which includes the following: 113 sets of Intel Core desktop, 67 units HP DeskJet printer, 23 Acer projectors, 22 units portable public system, 16 units HIK CCTV with 4 channels, and 60 units Sunpeed mountain bike. Said equipment will enhance the administrative and operational performance of the PNP personnel in the following police regional offices: PRO Core, PRO 1, PRO 2, PRO 4A, PRO 5, PRO 11, PRO 12, PNP Health Service, and Criminal Investigation and Detection Group.
We would like to request the signatories to remain seated as we now request the PNP Command Group for the photo opportunity together with the officials from the PNP Foundation Incorporated. From General Pampilo M. Lacson, Chairman of the PNP Foundation Incorporated, assisted by officers of the PNP FI. And again to be received by General Rodolfo Azurin, Jr., Chief PNP, together with the PNP Command Group and Director TDL, whom as our witnesses for the turnover of equipment. Thank you very much, sir, and please be seated.
Ito po ang aking unang Monday flag raising since I assumed the helm of the PNP leadership, and I'm really very fortunate that one of the highly respected former Chief PNP is with us this morning. His 17 years of scrutinizing the national budget from the committee to the plenary to the bicameral conference committee saved the Filipino no less than a whopping 300 billion pesos. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all give a warm welcome to our guest of honor and speaker, a former Chief PNP, Chief Presidential Assistant on Rehabilitation and Recovery, and former Senator, and the Chairman of the PNP Foundation Incorporated, Police General Panfilo M. Lacson.
"22 years ago, then Police Director or Major General Victor Batak, in collaboration with some civic-minded business professionals, conceived to create and had actually established a foundation that would perpetually render logistical support to our police organization. That said, I am privileged as the current chairman of the foundation to be joined by some of the members of the PNP FI Board of Trustees, Ms. Teresita Angsi, our Vice Chairperson, Rafael Boydi Dizon, our Foundation President, retired Police Major General Lucas Managelod, who is also the Chairman of the Public Safety Savings and Loan Association, Incorporated, which of late is a major donor of the PNP FI by sharing a slice of the PSS corporate social responsibility to the foundation. And last but not least, the Deputy Director, Executive Director, Thomas Jesus Nangkil. Taking advantage of the unprecedented goodwill and trust of the citizenry with the Philippine National Police during that time, particularly the business community, Vic Batak and the trustees of the PNPFI drafted the Constitution and bylaws of the Foundation, registered the same with the Securities and Exchange Commission, and thereafter organized a pledging session in the historic Manila Hotel and Cebu City, which initially received pledges and cash donations of at least 160 million pesos to form part of the corpus or the seed money of the foundation. Unique and noble in its intentions, the foundation's charter provides that the corpus be held in perpetuity, and only the accrued earnings and from interests and highly conservative investments can be used to purchase supplies and materials to donate to its sole beneficiary, the Philippine National Police. Hence, your PNP Foundation Incorporated is so designed to outlive all of us. It could probably only be coterminous with the PNP itself. Since then, there's been a long list of donations to numerous regular and special units of the PNP all over the archipelago. So far, since its creation, the foundation, along with its generous donors, have donated various items to around 348 police stations and offices nationwide, amounting to an aggregate total of 193 million pesos, including the 9.95 million pesos directly given in cash to the immediate families of the members of the Special Action Force who were either killed or wounded in action in the Mama Sapano encounter in Maguindanao. Today, we have turned over 4.9 million pesos worth of 301 items to you. No matter how modest and probably insignificant these donations are, we hope that in our own small way, your foundation has managed to fill in the gap in the logistical requirements of the PNP. As an advancer, in our forthcoming annual General Membership meeting next month, we are scheduled to discuss the latest request of the PNP National Headquarters for the Foundation to support your project to put up an open university in collaboration with the University of the Philippines that will allow PNP personnel to take up required and special training courses online without necessarily leaving their posts or places of assignment. This project is deemed to impact positively on the various problems confronting the service training of PNP personnel. Hence, we're being requested to donate the firewall component of the entire network system in the PNP UP Open University joint endeavor. Barring any infringement on the Foundation's charter, majority of the Board of Trustees have initially expressed full support to formally approve such donation. On my part, in my individual capacity, especially as a Senator of the Republic for 18 years, I had always put premium on the welfare of the officers and men and women of the police organization in all my legislative work, be it in augmenting the annual budget of the Philippine National Police or in enacting laws that benefit the PNP. During my last term as Senator alone, from 2017 to 2022, I had amended to augment the budget of the PNP in the Annual General Appropriations Act in the total amount of 8,069,970,000 pesos. I will no longer indulge you further with my bragging rights this morning by informing you of the different landmark legislations that I either authored and sponsored or co-authored. Having declared all this, I can proudly say without mental reservation and fear of contradiction. Being your former chief, I have paid my dues to the men and women of this proud organization, both active and retired. I will end my speech with an unsolicited advice to the newly installed Chief of the Philippine National Police, Police General Rodolfo Asurin Jr. Assuming that I know him well enough, having worked with him during his formative years in the police service, this is going to be easy for him. 2 words, competence and integrity. Thank you very much and magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
Susunod.
Thank you very much, sir.
Tulo po!